Here are 15 times Meghan Markle was caught being rude on camera. Wait till you see number 9, because that one will leave you speechless. In 2019, while on a visit to South Africa, Meghan attended an HIV support group event. A woman was sharing a deeply emotional story about being forced into an arranged marriage as a teenager and finding out she was HIV positive during her pregnancy. She managed to deliver a healthy baby, but sadly lost the child later. Instead of listening to the woman's powerful testimony, Meghan interrupted her mid-sentence, making it seem like what she was saying didn't matter. She abruptly redirected everyone to sit on the floor for a photo, barely acknowledging the speaker with a quick, "Oh, I'm so sorry," before focusing entirely on getting the photos clicked. To make matters worse, she left after donating secondhand clothes stuffed in garbage bags without even giving the woman a hug.
Just little things that I thought would be helpful. He's not throwing it out, he's Invictus one. But at any rate, there's all sorts of things there that I thought, it's so important to be able to share what's work for our families and show that we're all in this together with each other.
Everything looked more like a staged photo opportunity than genuine compassion. At a Canucks hockey game on Autism Acceptance Night, Meghan was seen smiling and smirking while autistic singer Miriah Reitmeyer performed the national anthem of Canada. The camera panned to Meghan, laughing at something while Prince Harry stood solemnly beside her. It came off as completely tone-deaf and disrespectful. It's moments like these that make people say Meghan just doesn't know when to stop performing. At Paris Fashion Week, Meghan was caught giggling when a model stumbled on the runway. She even turned around, expecting the person beside her to join in. But when he kept a straight face, her smile instantly dropped. You could see the irritation on her face, like she couldn't believe he didn't find it funny. It was another one of those moments that showed how Meghan's Hollywood humor doesn't always land well in real life. When Meghan attended Wimbledon to support Serena Williams, reports claimed that she demanded the seats around her remain empty, creating a no photo zone in a public area. Fans who had queued for hours were turned away, and security even scolded a man for taking a photo of Meghan Markle, only to later discover that the man was just taking a selfie, nothing to do with Meghan. At the Royal Salute Polo Challenge after Prince Harry's team won, Meghan was caught on camera telling Centabale charity chairwoman Dr. Sophie Chandauka to move and stand beside her, instead of next to Harry during the trophy presentation. Meghan forced Dr. Sophie to stand aside so Meghan could be at the center of the photo. Meghan just couldn't let anyone else share the spotlight, not even at a charity event. It wasn't about Harry's win or the cause anymore. It was about making sure she was front and center, as always. At the 2018 British Fashion Awards, Meghan shocked guests by taking over presenting duties from actress Rosamund Pike right in the middle of the show. According to witnesses, the event had already been scripted and organized, but at the last moment, Meghan inserted herself into the spotlight unannounced. Organizers had to scramble to adjust things for Meghan, who walked onto the stage confidently while Rosamund awkwardly stepped aside. At the Invictus Games, Meghan walked ahead of injured veterans, smiling and laughing the entire time. It was supposed to be a solemn, respectful moment, yet she treated it like a red carpet walk. Everyone else stood serious and composed while she grinned and glanced around for cameras. It looked tone-deaf, out of place, and incredibly disrespectful, like she forgot where she was and who she was supposed to honor. During an event, while Meghan was speaking, her mom suddenly joined in, and Meghan's face changed instantly. The quick head turn, the wide eyes, that frozen half smile, it was the kind of look that said, "Did you really just interrupt me?" She looked completely thrown off and couldn't collect herself afterward. The tension in her expression said more than words ever could. Meghan clearly didn't appreciate sharing the stage, not even with her own mother. At a royal event in 2019, Meghan Markle stands surrounded by children, and her expression says everything. Her jaw is tight, her eyes narrow, and she looks completely uninterested. And this is not a coincidence. This behavior toward children has been seen multiple times. For example, during her visit to Rwanda in 2016, look at the way she is staring at the children. For someone who often promotes herself as a humanitarian and a devoted mother, her body language tells a very different story. She appears impatient and uncomfortable, as if the children around her are a distraction rather than the focus. At the Invictus Games, Meghan Markle walks straight toward the husband of the Colombian Vice President and starts what looks like flirting with him. She begins rubbing his back while smiling and chatting far too closely. The Vice President, who has her back turned at first, senses something and spins around instantly. For a moment, it looks like things might get tense, but Prince Harry quickly moves between them, raising his hands to diffuse the situation before it turns into an international headline. Meghan's need to charm every man in the room nearly caused a diplomatic incident, and Harry knows it too. At Prince Charles's 70th birthday garden party, Meghan was reportedly complaining that she was bored, and not quietly either. People around actually heard her saying it. Then, when Camilla politely reminded her that royal protocol required Harry to walk ahead, Meghan pulled a face behind her back and even stuck out her tongue. Yes, in public. Moments later, King Charles had enough. An aide whispered in Harry's ear that their car was ready. King Charles also told Harry to leave. Meghan wasn't leaving early by choice this time. She was being shown the way out. And honestly, after that behavior, she kinda earned it. After one of Harry's polo wins in Florida, Meghan was seen reaching for a teammate's trophy box as they posed for photos. The player politely pulled it back, and Meghan awkwardly ducked under raised arms to stay in the frame.
Markle, really awkward encounter after she tried to join her husband and his polo teammates on stage after a match last week. Now, it's just so cringeworthy. I don't know why she's up there, for one.
Meghan just can't help herself. Even when it's someone else's win, she has to be in the shot, reaching for things that aren't hers. It looked less like support and more like another grab for attention. In a behind-the-scenes clip from Meghan and Harry's Netflix documentary, Meghan sharply corrected her friend Mindy Kaling about her legal name change.
I don't think anyone in the world knows that Meghan Markle has eaten Jack in the Box and loves it.
It's so funny, too, that you keep saying Meghan Markle. You know I'm Sussex now. You have kids, and you go, no, I share my name with my children.
Yes.
And that feels so, I didn't know how meaningful it would be to me, but it just means so much to go, this is our family name.
Her tone isn't friendly, it's tense and defensive. It feels like even her friends have to watch every word around her just to avoid setting her off. This incident overlapped with the Mothers to Mothers event. Meghan insisted that women sit on the floor for a group photo, even though it's culturally tied to mourning in some African communities.
I can't be the only one.
No, come on.
I was thinking if it was Archie and we had all these toys in the middle, but I think it was the chair and that one thing.
Please, I'd like to now ask if she would continue.
In the spirit of community, what's so nice is to be able to share some of the things that we have done at home as well. So, we can obviously make sure anything we need.
Many women looked uncomfortable, especially those wearing dresses, but Meghan seemed focused on getting the perfect picture. The footage showed her directing participants like a teacher rather than engaging with them as equals. During the Hamilton charity event at Victoria Palace Theatre in London in 2018, Meghan Markle was caught elbowing a man out of the way so she could move to the front. The move was quick, but not quick enough to escape the cameras. Surrounded by guests and officials, she made sure she was perfectly centered for the photos, royal order or not. Instead of waiting for her turn or following the royal order, Meghan pushed her way forward, leaving the man visibly startled. There you have it. 15 times Meghan Markle proved just how rude she can be. I haven't even included the time she was rude to Harry. Otherwise, this video would have continued for a long time. So, which of these moments shocked you the most? Tell us in the comments, and don't forget to hit that like button, share your thoughts, and subscribe for more juicy updates. See you in the next video.